Hi, I'm Paul at Iron Mountain CrossFit, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about the functional movements. And there's three main functional movements you do: pushing, pulling, and squatting. So we want to start with our wrists, elbows, and shoulders in a straight line, and we're going to create external rotation, which we'll show you from the front in just a bit. Her glute is squeezed and her belly button is pulling back to her spine to make a nice tight plank position, and now she'll press her chest all the way down to the ground and then press all the way up, maintaining that plank throughout the movement. So in the push-up, you want your wrist, elbow, and shoulder in a straight line, and you want to create a stable shoulder by creating external rotation in the shoulder. So she's going to drive the eye or the pit of the elbow forward, so she's now in a more stable brace position throughout her body. Glute is still squeezed, belly button is still pulling back to the spine. As she presses down through push-ups, she'd like to maintain that, so arms shade the side and then presses back up. And again, driving the eye, the elbow forward, creating that external and stable position in the shoulders. So one of the modifications we can use during a push-up is to allow the knees or lower part of the body to touch the ground. So Diane is still wrist, elbows, and shoulders in a straight line and screwing her hands into the ground, creating that external rotation in the shoulders. She'll press down the best she can. Once she hits the ground, she's still going to keep that plank position, glute is squeezed and core is engaged, and then she presses up. As soon as the legs can come off the ground, then she'll come all the way up to the full plank, creating. So another modification for push-up that you can use is either on a box or a wall. Trudy is going to demonstrate on the box here. So she's still going to try to keep her wrist, elbow, and shoulders in a straight line, creating a plank, glute is squeezed, core is engaged, pressing down to the box as far as she can. Very nice, and extending all the way up. It's a great place to start if you're limited in your upper body strength.